Welcome back to House TV Live. I'm Rick Spence, and with me today is Lindsay Jameson with Rumor Design in beautiful Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Really happy to see your space. You're going to share with us your kitchen and maybe a little bit of your dining and living room, yeah?
Yeah, thank you. Glad to be here.
Awesome. Great to have you. So this place was so different. A lot of people would look at that home and go, this is pretty nice, but it was definitely darker and heavier and didn't have any of this personality that you injected into it. Tell me about what your goals were for the space.
I'm a very design-driven, colorful person, love pattern, love color. So I had a vision of this white box, dark floors, and then bringing lots of pattern and color in.
It's really nice. So let's hop into the kitchen. I'm always amazed how just one appliance can bring so much personality to a kitchen.
So when we design, appliances are just not pretty. So we're always, doing, panel ready refrigerators, dishwashers. They're just, everybody just wants simple stainless, but something about this cherry red, and I'm not a big red person, but I have a lot of pink going on. So I was like, what if we just threw in a pop of red and then that's it? The only piece of red in the entire space, living, kitchen, dining area. And I'm always drawn to this 50s, 60s era. The style of the fridge, it's curved, and the island has the spindly legs and just those little references of the retro style. So we went for it. And again, since we didn't do a full remodel in the kitchen, we had space at the end of the cabinetry just to put a freestanding fridge without any cabinetry built around it. So it totally worked.
A few things kind of jump out at you, the fridge, and then your light is a really interesting light too, right in the center of the space. And I also notice there's no upper cabinetry. So in terms of storage and how you deal with the function of the kitchen, how did you take that on? Because you must have lost quite a bit of storage losing those cabinets.
Right. We did eliminate a lot of the storage, but we do have a pantry that is, a hefty size. So it gives us that accessibility. And we have storage in the island. I just like the idea of having some fun colors on the open shelving, and then the kids could grab their bowls, grab their plates, grab what they need. I didn't want just plain white drywall in the kitchen, so I ended up taking our quartz countertop all the way up the wall. So it has a little bit of movement, a little bit of the graining in it, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling.
I mean, it's such a happy place to walk into, and also the wall covering there. What is that? Because that adds a whole nother level. I can see it behind you here too. Tell me about your wall covering there.
We don't have any windows on this side, and behind it is the stairwell that goes to the basement. I love wallpaper. Again, I love bold patterns and color. It's a Kelly Wurzler paper, and it's a little bit retro too. It kind of reminds me of the 80s era of just the small square dots repeated. With a wallpaper with a smaller pattern like this, you can put artwork over it. You can put a mirror over it. Not a lot of people do wallpaper in the kitchen, but I, again, just thought I'd go for it.
Your island, so that was a furniture piece of some sort that you customized. You have the little rack on the side, which I thought was really fun.
So I didn't want to do the standard built-in island that looks like the cabinetry. I wanted to do, like you said, a furniture piece. It's just different. I don't have any plumbing. I don't have any electric built into the island. So it is something we can move around if needed. We have a rug underneath that we can change out. We can lift it up, put it back down. It's a beautiful walnut. Walnut's easy to wipe down, and it's a rich color wood, which I love too. We have a little bit of yellow in the metal. This is kind of fun because it's something you can purchase at like your local hardware store. Just adding the hooks, and then you can put your spatulas or your pot holders and add a little bit of fun there. And then the kitchen was tile. So we took the tile out, kept the hardwoods in the dining and the living, and then just matched it in the kitchen. And then we just restained it all. Lighting is a fun way to be playful and, to brighten up the space. And there's so much fun lighting out there now. It's kind of like the sign behind you, the smaller bulbs, in your house sign. And we have it on a dimmer, so it doesn't have to be bright all the time, but it is a statement piece. It kind of reminds me of an old catapult or an old something from, World War I or something like that.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's really fun. Let's go into the adjacent dining area. And this is cool. I haven't seen this before. So a repurposed ping pong table.
Yeah. So we had the idea of we're just not a formal people. Family's very casual, very laid back. So my husband actually mentioned a ping pong table, and he wanted to get one of the old green, basement college ping pong tables. And I'm like, let's find a nice one. So we found it. Let's do a little research. So we found Yeah, it's actually gorgeous. So it's a walnut top and it has steel metal legs that kind of angle out as well. And the net is leather, and then it actually came with leather paddles too.
Have dinner, clear the plates, get a little ping pong after dinner. I love it.
Yeah, that's what we do. So we take the net down, put the net back up, but it's very large. So it's nice when we have, lots of people over, everyone can gather around and then, clear it off and get the paddles out.
That's great. And I really like how you did completely different seating, and it all still makes sense. You sort of have that bench seat, which is really cool. You've got a little bit more of the upholstered look, and then you got those nice wood chairs.
I'm not big on symmetry. I'm not, again, big on the matchy side. I know when you do have bench seats, you can fit more people in versus just chairs. So we did two benches on the ends. The two large dining chairs, I actually found at a consignment shop as well, had fabric that I love, this pink, and had it reupholstered. And then my daughter actually painted the legs white. On the other side, I knew with the kids and friends and spills that we needed something that's easy to wipe down. So it's a faux leather, the three smaller chairs on the opposite side. Yeah.
Love that. I think that's our first ping pong dining table on House.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
That I've seen. There could be some others out there, but I think that's the first one I've seen.
Yeah, I got to keep it fun.
Tell me about your rug in there.
So this was kind of a custom design put together to where each square, I made my own design and then popped in like 3 or 4 different pink purple colors just to bring that pink back in. So it's nice because you can take one square out and clean it or replace it if it's you have a heavy spill or wine spills and you can't get a stain out, and then just put the one square back.
Really great. All right, let's go down to fun time. Let's go down to the basement with that nice pool table, super cozy couches, got a great gallery wall. Lot to digest here. Is the floor in here, and is that also like larger panels with sort of that cowhide look, or what are we going for there? Let's start on the floor and work our way around.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're right. It is the same as squares. It is a cowhide print. So we got to move the pieces around and lay the hide out kind of how we wanted. Under the pool table, I stuck with more white because it wouldn't get as dirty under there. Black and white pattern through the high traffic areas where more people are. And then I found the wallpaper that I love too. And then through the furniture, it all kind of came together. And that's the kids' hangout room. Have their friends over, hang out, have a cool space. Kids area, but still somewhat of a grown-up area.
So the grown-ups are chilling in the that living space upstairs. Let's go to your living space.
Yeah. So this area, again, coming off of the kitchen, I stuck with the black and white, which I love. I've been drawn to this company called Popham, which they have concrete tile. And concrete tile is kind of hard to use because it is very porous and you have to seal it regularly. But I thought, what if we put it on a fireplace? Then it's not going to be, walking on all the time. And with the concrete, it has a little variation to where it's just not like a clean ceramic or porcelain tile. So we went with the backgammon, the black and white on the fireplace. And I love the vintage pieces, and it all just kind of flowed together.
Tell me about that nice little vignette with the console and the lamp.
Yeah. So with the dining room kind of leaning into the living room, I didn't really have a spot for a vignette because we have a slider that goes out to the patio. So I'm like, well, the ceilings are so high. I don't know if a vignette would work here because you need something really, tall and grand. But it did. And I was so glad because it just makes a little bit more of a homey feeling here. So with the blue, I did come across this piece from Jonathan Adler, and I have a really bold mural in the entryway. So I was kind of concerned that it was going to compete with that. But again, it's like you just try it, and if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. So we gave it a whirl, and it did. So with the bright blue, I opted for some black and white photography above it. So, the blue just kind of pops out. How
do you, come up with the continuity for that? How do you think about continuity throughout a home?
Yeah, that's a good question, because when you walk in, it's exciting and people kind of look around, and then you just kind of, it unravels as you come through. And as you keep coming through, you just want to see more. And keeping the backdrop pretty simple. Again, white. All my walls are white besides the wallpaper. I don't have any accent color walls. And then that gives me the continuity to where everything else can blend together.
That's great. Well, really beautiful space. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Absolutely. Yeah. Next time you guys should come out to Steamboat.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.